What's up, guys? I hope you are doing well today. It is a beautiful day out. I got my sushi, I got my green tea, and I've got some really nice new boots. We're gonna talk about them, but not out here. We're going on a hike. Let's go up a mountain. And we have arrived. So basically, what we're talking about today are these 8-inch side zip 511 boots specifically. But in general, we're going to talk a little bit about just footwear. You know, when you're out in the field, whether you're hiking, camping, fishing, hunting, combating, whatever. Basically, I wear dad shoes. Day in and day out. And if I'm not wearing the dad shoes, then I'm wearing straight tennis shoes. So that's typically what I will go to the range in. If I'm doing dynamic drills or anything like that, that's typically what I'm wearing. Are my range boots. I would never wear these to the range. I would never embarrass myself like that. So there's a poem about taking the path less traveled. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All of which look pretty much untraveled. Nope, that's not true. I can still hear a highway. Mankind. Well, I've been hiking for all of 15 minutes, and I'm ridgelining a couple of mountains right now, and I am at the end of what wasn't really a trail to begin with. That trail ended so quick, and then just turned into like a game path almost immediately. But I don't know, this looks like as good a place as any to show you guys what we're talking about today. Alright, so these are the aforementioned 511 8-inch side zip combat boots. These are almost always my choice for boots whenever I buy new ones. I don't have to do that very often because they're of excellent quality. I have owned Rothkos, which were trash. I've owned Bellevilles, which I loved. I have owned Oakleys, which I liked a lot. They were actually a little bit lighter than these. I just find that these fit my foot a little bit better without having to get into weird sizes. These are a 13 regular. I think with the Oakleys I had to go with like a 12 wide or something. I can't remember what it was, but these are just kind of a more natural fit for me. So first things first here, what are they made of? So if you're going to make a tough boot, you obviously need tough materials. And leather is an amazing choice all the time. So these are leather all throughout here, a little bit of Cordura, kind of nylon fiber stuff through here, and that reinforces the zipper as well. I am going to talk about the threading, because I always do. They are double stitched on all seams, and there's lots of seams. The bottom here has a vibration resistant sole, of course, slip resistant, oil resistant, all that fun junk. And then the laces are a very nice kind of stretchy-ish, springy-ish nylon fiber, like 550 cord.
and this has proven to be very, very strong. I have had these for about a year now, and I haven't had any fraying or breakage on the dicts or anything like that. That's a dict, by the way. But yeah, I've had very good luck with the materials on these. Like I always say though, don't get them too wet, because I do tend to ford streams and all sorts of dumb junk. And if I'm doing that kind of stuff, I typically will go for a different shoe or a different boot on that day. Only because if these get wet, they tend to shrink and crumple in the front here. They're made of leather, obviously, so how cows don't shrink in the rain, we'll never know. But yeah, these definitely will withstand a heck of a lot of nature, just not water so much. All in all, they're just wicked comfortable, extremely light. What helps me out, especially since I am frequently hiking on unknown or uneven terrain, a lot of the rocks around here, it's like shale, so it can be very slippery if it's wet, and it's extremely sharp, so I don't want to fall and die. So it's extremely important to me that I have a comfortable boot, but also something that grips extremely well. The soles on these things are very aggressive, very nice, and they are oil and slip resistant. I have walked across some really slick surfaces on these without any problem at all. I was being very tender because I was expecting them to allow me to slip, and I didn't slip at all, which was excellent. So now typically these are going to run you about $120 to $130 unless you're on base, in which case maybe you can find them at the PX or the MCX for $50, which is maybe why I own 2 pairs now. So yeah, potentially you can get them for cheaper if you're in the right place and you're the right person. But typically the average person is going to be paying about $120 for these. Now the 511 range boots, which are just glorified tennis shoes, let's face it, run about $90, and I find those extremely comfortable as well. Those are obviously great for the range, great for dynamic drills and stuff. They are not steel toe. I never opt for steel toe. I don't personally care for them. I find them too heavy, and the odds of you actually getting your toes cut off if the steel toe is crushed are higher than obviously not having a steel toe at all. So lace-wise, I find these to be excellent as well. I've gone through a shit ton of laces in my time. Honestly, once you get them fitted to your foot, the zip is super easy. I can get these on in 5 seconds or less, which is something I just can't say for boots you actually have to tie up every single time. So the side zip is an extremely nice option here. The zipper itself is a YKK zipper. Super smooth. One-handed operation is no problem at all. And nice little flap fold over there keeps your zipper in place. Now underneath that, you might have seen, there's actually a little bit of, I don't know if it's leather, pleather, whatever, some rubbery fabric substance that actually tucks the zipper in there. So if you do happen to get, dirt and whatever all over the zipper, you're not necessarily getting all that gunk inside on your foot immediately. If you do submerge these things, your foot is getting wet immediately. It's very airy fabric, and these eyelets are going to let the water in. So it's not like that's going to keep your foot dry if you happen to step in a ditch. At the back, you've got, of course, got a nice strong pull strap there. That is Cordura. That is extremely durable. I use it all the time. Now you can have the most indestructible boot in the world with the nicest sole in the world that's not going to let you slip and the easiest to get on zipper, all that crap. If the boot is not comfortable, it is trash. Obviously, that's why you're wearing these things, not only because they are rugged, but because you can wear them for endless hours without really feeling it. I have worn these for 40 straight hours, up and down stairs, on concrete, on grass, through the woods, everything like that. Yeah, I could live in these things. They're so amazing. I didn't have to swap out the soles with Dr. Scholl's or anything like that. Just immediately, there's a really nice insole in there. Plus, you're getting enormous amounts of vibration resistance through the, gigantic heel. So, all in all, comfort-wise, They're like a 9 out of 10. They're not perfect. They're not perfect. I get some, you know, a little bit of chafing at the back of the ankle. If I'm running for a long time, especially if my feet get sweaty, you know, that's just the nature of physics. You know, it's just gonna happen. Oh, it's gonna rain every damn time. It's beautiful all morning. I drive up here and it starts raining. Whatever, it is what it is. My camera's water sealed and I'm waterproof. You know what? It's lunchtime. So occasionally you'll hear a rumble past this area and it sounds like thunder, but it's actually the Shinkansen. It's the bullet train. It had me freaked out the first time I heard it. And I love these boots. I will continue to buy these boots every 5 or 6 years as I trash them. Keep in mind, they will last a lot longer if you take really good care of them. I just beat the hell out of them. I really do. They're not just concrete boots. They're not just urban boots, you know. I take them in the woods, I get them wet, I slide down mountains with them, I slide down hills with them, I climb down through like rock valleys and I climb down through rivers and stuff with them. They're just great. They're just bitchin' boots. They really are. So I'm gonna hike down this mountain all of 15 minutes. It's kind of a bummer that today's I didn't realize that was in the way the whole time. Oh yeah, you're in the way too. Sorry, nature. I didn't realize that today's hike was going to be so, you know, short, but getting outside's getting outside, and it's about to rain, and I don't really feel like getting caught in unfamiliar territory when it's raining, when I don't really have any gear with me. I just have my phone and my, you know, my tea, which really, I guess what more do you need? I guess I have my sushi too. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I know the gun reviews have been few and far between in the last couple of months here. I'm in Japan. There's no guns here. So yeah, if things have been a bit sparse, then I do sincerely apologize. I am headed home for the summer in 3-4 weeks, something like that, and we have got a hell of a lineup set for the summer here. There are going to be new guns, new calibers, and explosions. I have a guarantee on explosions. Stick around, hang in there. We will get back to the Pew Pew part of Pew Pew Reviews. I absolutely guarantee it. In a couple of weeks here, I am going to talk about gun belts. That's actually extremely important. I am going to specifically be going over the one that I am wearing now with the Cobra clasp. And whether or not I would recommend it. Yes, I would recommend it. Of course I'd recommend it. I've been wearing it for years. But we're going to be going over different kinds of gun belts. So I'm going to go out and buy a few different belts that are trash. The couple that I have are the good ones because I carry, not here, but I carry in general in the U.S. So I have to have a good gun belt that I rely on and trust. So we're going to go over gun belts. That should be the last gear review. After that, we should be right back to the Pew Pews. So if you've been sticking with the channel through this drought, I really sincerely, solemnly appreciate you. I love you guys for doing what you're doing. I'm approaching 600 subs, so hit that sub if you're not subbed already. Look around the channel a little bit. I'm sure there's something interesting here. There's some goofy shit, there's some informational stuff, and there are actually some reviews here on this review channel. So definitely, always, thank you for stopping by. I will see you in the next one. Give me 2 to 3 weeks. Try to string it out, but it's gonna happen. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace. That's the benefit of being in Japan. You can actually trust gas station sushi. Oh, this is supermarket sushi, but same thing.